Once there was a lad named Leif. Now Leif was a likable fellow and handsome to boot. But he never wanted to listen to anyone, and he always had to do things his own way. His father told him,
"My son, it's good to make up your own mind. But it's also good to know when others are no more than you know."
Now Leif didn't want to hear that either, so he said,
"Oh, Father, I'm going out to the world where I can do things just as I like."
His father begged Leif not to go, but the more he pleaded, the more Leif was set on it. Finally, his father said,
"Your stubbornness is bad to land you in trouble. But at least take this piece of advice. Whatever you do, don't work for the troll!"
So where do you think Leif went? Right to the house of the troll. Leif knocked on the door, and the troll himself answered him. He was huge and a good deal uglier than anyone you care to meet.
"Pardon me, sir, I'm looking for work."
"Are you now?"
said the troll, feeling the boy's arm.
"I could use a fellow like you."
The troll led him into the stable and said,
"I'm taking my goats to pasture. Since it's your first day, I won't ask much of you. Just shovel out all the scum."
"Well, that's kind of you, sir. You're easy to please."
But just one thing, don't go looking through the rooms of the house or you won't live to tell about it.
When the troll had gone, Leif said to himself,
Not look through the house? Why? That's just what I want to do."
So Leif went through all the rooms till he came to the kitchen. And there, stirring a big iron pot, was the loveliest maiden he had ever seen.
"Good Lord, what are you doing here?"
"I have just got dropped with the troll."
"Then heaven help you get out of it. Weren't you warned about working here?"
"I was, but I'm glad I came anyway. Else I never would have met you."
Well, the girl liked that answer, so they sat down to chat. They talked and talked and talked some more, and before the day was done, he held her hand in his. Then the girl asked,
"What did the troll tell you to do today?"
"Something easy. I've only to tear the dung from the stable."
"Easy to say, but if you use the pitchfork the ordinary way, 10 forkfuls will fly for every one of you. Throw out. Now here's what you must do. Turn the pitchfork around and shovel with the hammer. Then the dung will fly out by itself."
Leif went out to the stable and took up the pitchfork, but he said to himself,
"That can't be true, what she told me."
and he shoveled the ordinary way. Within moments, he was up to his neck in dirt.
"I guess her way wouldn't hurt to try."
So he turned the pitchfork around and shoveled with the handle. In no time at all, the ground was all out and the stable looked like he had scrubbed it. As Leif started back to the house, the troll came up with the goats.
"Is the stable clean?"
"Tight and tidy."
And he showed it to him.
You never figured this out for yourself. Have you been talking to my mastermaid?"
"Mastermaid? Now what sort of thing that might be, sir?"
You'll find out soon enough.
The next morning, the troll was again to go off with his goats. He told Leif,
"Today I'll give you another easy job. Just go up the hill to the pasture and fetch my stallion.
"Thank you, sir. That wouldn't be any trouble."
But mind you stay out of the house or I'll make an end of you."
When the troll had gone off, Leif went right to the kitchen and sat down again with the girl the troll had called Master Maid.
"Didn't the troll threaten you against coming here?"
"He did, but he'll have to do worse to keep me away from you."
So they talked and talked and talked some more, and before the day was done, he had his arms around her. Then Master Maid asked,
"What work did the troll give you today?"
"Nothing hard. I just have to set the salon from the hillside."
"Yes, but how will you manage? It will charge at you, shooting flame from his mouth and nostrils. But here's how to do it. Take the bridle hanging by the door and hold it before you as you wish. Then the stallion will be tamed as a pussycat.
So Leif threw the bridle over his shoulder and went up the hill to the pasture. But he said to himself,
That horse looks gentle enough.
and he started right over to him. As soon as the stallion saw him, it charged at him, shooting flame just as Master Maid had said. Barely in time, Leif got the bridle off his shoulder and held it before him. The stallion stopped as tame as he pleased, and Leif bridled it and rode it back to the stable. On his way out, he met the troll coming home with the goats,
Did you bring home the stallion?
Safe and sound.
and he showed him.
You never figured this out for yourself. Have you been talking to my master maid?
Master Maid, didn't you mention that yesterday? I'd certainly like to know what it is.
All in good time.
The next morning, before the troll left with the goats, he said,
I want you to go to the mountain today and collect my tunnel tax from the fairies.
All right, sir. I'm sure I can figure it out.
But just keep away from the rooms of the house or you won't make it through another day.
As soon as the troll had left, off went Leif to the kitchen and once more sat down with Master.
Aren't you the least bit afraid of the troll?
I am, but not near as much as I love with you.
So they talked and talked and talked some more, and before the day was done, she gave him a nice big kiss. Then Master Maid asked,
What are you to do for the troll today?
Something simple. I'm going to go to mountain to return half from the berries.
Simple if you know how. You're lucky I'm here to tell you. Take that club that's leaning against the wall and strike it against the mountain. The rock will open up and the fairy will ask you how much you want. Be sure to say just as much as I can hear you.
So Leif took the club to the mountain and struck it against the side. The rock split wide open and out came one of the fairies. Through the crack, Leif could see piles and piles of silver, gold, and gems.
I've come for the troll's tunnel tax.
How much do you want?
Asked the fairy. Now, Leif figured it wouldn't hurt to ask for extra and then keep some for himself. So he said,
As much as you can give me.
as soon as he said it, silver, gold, and gems came streaming out of the mountain and piled up around him. In a few moments, he was nearly buried, but the treasure kept coming.
I changed my mind just as much as I can carry.
The pile of treasure flew back into the mountain. The fairy handed him a sack. As Leif arrived back, he met the troll.
Did you
collect the tax?
done and delivered?
He opened the sack and silver, gold, and gems overflowed onto the ground.
You never figured out this for yourself. You've been talking with my master maid.
Master Maid, this is the third time we've spoken of it, sir. I wish I could see it for myself.
Cut him. It won't be long now.
The next morning, the troll brought Leif to Master Maid.
Cut him up and throw him in the stew and wake me up when he's done.
Then he lay down on a bench and started snoring. Master Maid took a butcher knife down from the wall.
You wouldn't.
Don't be silly.
She pricked the tip of her little finger and squeezed 3 drops of blood onto a 3-legged stool. Then she put some old rags and shoe soles into the stew pot along with the kitchen garbage and a couple of dead rats, and some down for a good measure. Then she gathered a wooden comb, a lump of salt, and a flask of water.
Quick, we must flee while we can.
Are you sure we need to rush?
The Master Maid pushed him out of the door and over to the stable. They saddled 2 mares and rode away at full gallop. Meanwhile, the troll was steering from the stable. Not opening his eyes, he called,
Is he ready yet?
The first drop of blood answered in Master Maid's voice.
Tough as leather.
So the troll went back to sleep. A little later, the troll woke again and called.
Is he cooked?
The second drop of blood said.
Still chewy.
The troll went to sleep again. At last, the troll woke and called.
Isn't he done yet?
The third drop of blood said,
Tender and juicy.
Still half asleep, the troll stumbled over to the pot. He scooped up some stew in a wooden ladle and took a big mouthful. It was barely in his mouth when he sprayed it across the room.
That little witch.
Then his eyes grew wide.
She must have run off with the boy.
The troll raced to the stable and saddled his stallion. Then he rode after them like a whirlwind, with the stallion breathing fire as it went. In a little while, Leif looked behind and saw the troll chasing them.
We're done for.
But Mastermaid threw the wooden fork over his shoulder and shouted,
Fork of wood, bless my soul, turn to the trees and stop the troll.
The fork changed to a thick force that blocked the troll's path. The troll said,
I know how to deal with this.
and he called out,
Forest chewer, curse her soul. Cheer the forest, help the troll.
The forest chewer appeared out of nowhere and devoured the trees, making a path for the troll's horse. Leif looked back and again saw the troll.
We're lost.
But Mastermaid tossed a lump of salt behind him.
Lump of salt, bless my soul, go to mountain, stop the troll.
The salt turned to a craggy mountain and the troll again had to stop.
I know how to handle this too. Mountain cruncher, curse her soul. Crunch the mountain, help the troll.
The mountain cruncher appeared and bored a tunnel straight through the mountain. Meanwhile, Leif and Mastermaid came to a sea where they found a sailboat tied up.
I can take, no.
They left the horse and boarders board.
They left the horses, boarded the boat, and were sailed for the far shore. They were halfway across when the troll rode up to the water.
I can take care of this as well. Water sucker, curse her soul. Suck the water, help the troll.
The water sucker appeared and started drinking up the sea. Soon the boat was scraping by.
It's end of her.
The Mastermaid took out her flask.
Drop of water, bless my soul, fill the sea and stop the troll.
She poured overboard a single drop, and the drop of water filled the sea.
Drink it up, drink it up.
But not another drop could the water sucker drink. And Leif and Mastermaid landed safe on the other shore. It wasn't long then till Leif had Mastermaid home, and not long yet till they had a wedding. But when the minister asked Mastermaid if she loved, honor, and obey, Leif told him,
Never mind that. It's best if I obey her.
and he did, which is why they lived happily ever after.